Ronaldinho's son João Mendes has left Barcelona and has signed a contract with championship club Burnley. His mother, Janaina Mendes, spent 2 years with the Brazilian star, but then they split up and kept the little one. From then on, he became the fundamental support for the youngster and forged his career as a footballer. He was in the PSG youth team in Brazil, but no agreement was ever reached. But one day, he decided to try out for Cruzeiro at the age of 13, introduced himself and his mother, João Mendes, hiding his enormous surname, and asked to be evaluated in order to win a place in the club. The coach who received him told him to wait a moment, then asked him some questions of rigor such as age, height, direction, but perhaps the most difficult to answer was, any relative or close friend who has devoted himself to football. Immediately his mother looked at him and he only answered, "No, not that I know." Meanwhile, nobody knew that he is son of Ronaldinho, and sat waiting for an opportunity to play in the club. The coach called him to enter, and this with a little shyness made each of the tests, but little by little was gaining confidence. Everyone was amazed to see the potential of the little João, almost equal to that of a professional player. This is how he stayed at Cruzeiro, but over time the local media began to inquire about his provenance. By means of photos and some other journalistic investigation realized his real provenance. The news did not wait and one day came to light. The first to be amazed were the coaches and players of the club where he played. Could not believe they had the son of one of the greatest athletes in the history of football. Cruzeiro is the direct rival of Atlético Mineiro, where Ronaldinho won the Copa Libertadores in 2013. This club did not hesitate to sign the boy and quickly reach an agreement, in which it is said that he will sign a contract as a professional player when he turns 14. The truth is that João could have used the great weight of his surname to easily enter any club, but it wasn't what he had in mind. He wanted to earn that position by his own merit. His plan was to win that opportunity with his skills and not with his surname. With only 13 years old, this boy already surprises with his personality. Now we only have to wait for time to tell us if he can match or even overcome the mark left by his father in the history of football. Mendes' 15-month contract in Catalonia ended in June, and it appears there was no agreement over an extension, despite his father vowing to play an active role in helping with his development. He did train with the first-team squad during his stint with Barcelona. However, Mendes, who was eligible to play for Brazil or Spain, failed to make a single senior appearance. And now, the young winger has now been pictured alongside his agent holding a Burnley jersey. The Brazilian legend's son did initially look to have been following in his father's footsteps, having signed for Barcelona's academy back in March 2023. Ronaldinho spent 5 years at Barcelona between 2003 and 2008, and in that time he won 5 trophies with the club, 2 La Liga titles, 2 Supercopa trophies, and a Champions League. He scored 94 goals in the 207 appearances he made for the club in that time. It was also during his tenure with the Spanish club that he won the Ballon d'Or, pipping closest contenders Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, and Thierry Henry to take home the award in 2005. And back when his son made the move across to the Catalan Giants, the former winger spoke out in support of the move and explained just how much it meant to him. The international star reached global stardom, especially after Brazil's World Cup victory in 2002 and their Copa America win in 1999. But his son Mendes has not quite yet become so prolific, and he certainly did not quite have the playing time at Barcelona that he might have liked. After making his debut for the club in a friendly fixture against Manchester United in February 2023, Mendes did not then feature again for another 2 months until he was given game time at the Mediterranean International Cup. And it now looks as though his father will have to swap out a Barcelona shirt for a Burnley one if he is to continue supporting his son from the sidelines. Unlike his father, who dazzled as an attacking midfielder, Mendes is a left-footed winger, bringing his own style and flair to the pitch. Burnley fans will be eager to see how the young Brazilian adapts to the championship and whether he can make a significant impact in the upcoming season. Burnley started their championship campaign with a 4-1 win over Luton. They will next be in action against Cardiff City on Saturday at Turf Moor, where Mendes will look to shine on his debut for his new club.